Hello StarCraft fans, this is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Liquid Bunny and HeroMarine on Lerilak Crest. This is from the Home Story Cup that wrapped up just last week, and let's get right on into it. In the top right of Lerilak Crest, we have the red Terran player. It is Bunny representing Team Liquid. And in the top left of Lerilak Crest, we have the blue Terran player. It is HeroMarine from Mouse Esports. HeroMarine is from Germany, and Liquid Bunny is from Denmark. Ah, crud. I need to look this up real quick. Come here, phone. I just looked at this and I just can't remember. Liquid Bunny. Boop. Liquid Bunny is from... Oh, come on. Give me that Team Liquid link. wiki.teamliquid.net StarCraft2/bunny. No, wrong bunny. But this one. Why do people use the same names that already exist? Denmark! Did I say Denmark? I hope I said Denmark. Anyway, from Denmark. Hooray! Alright, both players look like they're going for their barracks first with SCVs on the way. It should be a one-racks expand type play from both of these guys. Although a one-base play is pretty popular in TVT and can be pretty strong if your opponent gets a little bit too greedy with their opener. Again, both players have their refineries going, getting that Vespene gas that's so important, and HeroMarine is actually SCV scouting here. Going to check this base, unfortunately not here. Going to check this base, unfortunately not there. And here comes the command center. Yes, indeed. Command center going to come up for Bunny as soon as he ends up with the requisite 400 minerals, and kablooey, 400 minerals it is. Barracks getting a reactor on it, and no, instead a factory coming up here. It looks like a 1-1-1 build. The Destiny Cloudfist lives again in HeroMarine. The question is, Marines or Reapers here for Liquid Bunny? Because I've seen both out of these reactors, and I just kind of want to make sure it's nothing too insane. Ready, get set. Double Reaper coming out now from Liquid Bunny. Yeah. SCV is going to scout this way too late, but again, not going for that early command center means he'll have a Reaper of his own, a Marine of his own, and possibly some Hellions of his own, depending on what he does with this factory. What's going to do? A Hellion. Excellent. Hellions do very well against Reapers because they do extra damage versus light, which is what Reapers are. The fact that Liquid Bunny actually waited for the reactor means the Reapers are late. SCV comes on in, going to try to get a guaranteed kill here with those Reapers, and they're going to get it. The SCV is going to run for its life, but unfortunately, nope. Too slow. The Reapers are going to chase it down and murder it in cold blood, exploding it at the bottom of that ramp. But no, Liquid Bunny didn't scout at all, and now the Reapers are going completely the wrong direction. A Reaper Hellion moving on out. He will have no units to defend against this except a couple Marines, which is not a good composition at all. The bunker is going to help a lot, although nothing in the bunker, so never mind. Marines are trying to make it to the bunker. KD8 charge, knocking them back and forward, and both Marines are dead. All these SCVs are forced to fight for their lives before they get burned to death and shot to death by the Reaper's P45 Gauss pistol. Heading all the way back home, though, are the Reapers for Bunny, saying, help, red alert, bring everybody back on home. HeroMarine checking for what here? Oh, no, one of the Marines caught out in the open for HeroMarine. One of the Reapers ends up dead for HeroMarine, and the rest of the units are kind of forced to regroup here for HeroMarine. Both players getting a starports and taking another command center here is HeroMarine. Again, later than Bunny, so it might be a bit of a problem. And getting a Cyclone here is Bunny as well. All right. I like that. Again, most players won't get any more than one Cyclone if you see them at all, so nah. Whatevs. Standing at the top of the ramp here, gonna go for it anyway. KD8 charge, knocking people forward, but no, I think Bunny won that attack anyway. Single Marine in that bunker, enough to shoo away a Hellion that tried to run up that ramp as well. So the Marine count looking pretty darn good here for Bunny. Getting set the Reapers over here. They can actually hop inside that bunker if they want. Just scouting things out. Whoop! Taking a shot, and the Cyclone going after all these units, because guess what? Cyclones aren't light. Boom! Three-shotting that Reaper. Not much health left on that guy at all. Single kill for the Cyclone. The Cyclone's existence is validated. Raven. A Raven actually coming out of the starport for HeroMarine. Alright, that's fun stuff. So PDD, point defense drone, is still pretty much the same thing. Auto turrets are the same thing, except they only last 8 seconds now, which kind of blows my mind. I saw an auto turret get thrown down in a previous TVP, I think it was, and then it disappeared almost instantly, it seemed like. And I mean, auto turrets used to last way too long. I was not a huge fan of them lasting for like 2 or 3 minutes or whatever it was, but 8 seconds seems like a crazy over nerf. What is this? Another Cyclone for Bunny? Does he have 2 now? Bunny. No, just the 1. Okay, just pulled back to a more defensive position. Heading on up, KD8 charge, knocking those Hellions back. Marines dropping here now. Can the Hellions kill this group? They decide they cannot. All the SCVs are pulled. The SCVs do not want anything to do with this. A tank, however, very, very useful indeed. Ugh, a lot of stuff getting killed there. Auto turret, ooh, getting some shots off. And again, look how quickly that expires. Boop. Dropping some Marines behind this mineral line. They do kill a single SCV there. The Raven is here and does get scouted as well. So nicely done by Liquid Bunny, killing some workers, saving most of his units there. The Raven chasing after this medevac. A Viking gonna try to chase it down too. Oh no! There are no boosts available. The Marines do shoo him away though. Say, get, leave our medevac alone. Our medevac is a nice medevac. The pilot's name is Martha. Where did my production tab go? Sorry about that. And she is great. Good scan, revealing the tech, recognizing the barracks on the way. Engineering bay getting that +1 upgrade. More and more barracks getting produced by Liquid Bunny. So definitely going for this bio play despite the early choice of that Cyclone. A lot of Marines are out repairing the single Raven. I'm not sure that HeroMarine has any more than the 1. And indeed, both players getting 1 weird unit, 1 Raven and 1 Cyclone, and that is it. They're going to stick to the norms from now on. Alright, so a bit of a breather here. Combat Shield on the way for Liquid Bunny. +1 attack for both players. Stim for both players. Marines for both players. And tanks for Bunny. What's our tank count look at? 2 for 2. Nobody really has an overwhelming advantage there at all. Considering, again, it is even. More barracks coming up. Who's going to take a 3rd base first, I think, is what we're looking at. Very, very even. Liquid Bunny has more supply and some more workers. But, again, HeroMarine playing this super well at the same time. Production facilities continuing to come up from Bunny. This 2-base Terran pressure is going to be kind of a big deal. Cyclone running on in. Going to try to kill some Marines, I guess? Using the lock-on ability. Does 3-shot Marines with lock-on here. Let's see if we can take a look at that. 400 damage over 14 seconds to ground targets. 400 damage over 14 seconds to flying targets. It can move while firing. And it cancels if the target moves out of range. Good to know. Cyclones used to be really, really good in the beta. For those of you who didn't watch those replays, I saw a mass Cyclone just annihilate a Protoss player once. It was insane. And then they kind of nerfed it, and now nobody really makes Cyclones at all. Okay, 1, but it's never, you know, 3, 4, 5, 10 Cyclones. Nope, not at all. Apparently the concern is that the damage output is too little for how long it takes. 14 seconds is a long time. Most battles are over by that point, and so there's really no point in having 400 damage over 14 seconds. Just seems weird. Cyclone, ugh, a stim forward, but guess what? Surprise Marines! Oh, good tank splash there too. Flying tank does get a shot off by Bunny. Gotta feel good about that one. A pickup flying tanks of Marine's own, HeroMarine's own. Gonna be the flying tank versus flying tank army here. And what are we gonna do? Let's leave some tanks on the low ground. Go after these add-ons. Whoa, gets a tech lab almost immediately there. And can he get a reactor too? Bunny's going to try to get it. It is burning, and they get the reactor. Nicely done. Getting add-ons is a good target for your Terran opponent, just because they take forever to rebuild, and it stops upgrades and increased production for your opponent as well. Those Marines end up dead. Good tank splash on the low ground there. Cyclone falls unnecessarily, I think. Tank splash versus tank splash here. Who's going to win this battle? The tanks on the low ground for Bunny doing a lot of damage here. Marines are forced to retreat for HeroMarine. Tanks as well picked, forced to fly up and retreat. More reinforcing, big old group of Marines coming on in here. +1 armor on the way for those Marines. Combat shield not quite there yet for HeroMarine. He wants to get there, not quite happening at this point in time. Marines, tanks, Viking moving on into the bottom here. Going to try to assault this ramp. Dropping his flying tanks. No, don't want to go there. Gets a shot off, kills a couple Marines there, but takes a shot of his own right to the face of his own Marines. And I'm going to say Marines a lot in this cast. HeroMarine, Marine versus Marine. Tank splash, Viking versus Viking. Who's going to win this particular battle? And the answer is, oh, Marine support here. Marines running on down, taking out one tank. Can't get the other one. No. No, but the tank on the high ground does take it down. And now there are no tanks left for Liquid Bunny. One reinforcing tank, but that's not good at all. Tank count is 8-1 in favor of HeroMarine. Has the defender's advantage. However, a third base is already up for Liquid Bunny. Not looking good in the long run for HeroMarine unless he can break out of here. That tank does get evaporated. Nicely done again by HeroMarine. Planetary Fortress under construction. That's what this is going to be. Hopefully give it a little bit more survivability. And a boost on up his flying tanks. Moving on over. Going to try to take the third base here. Excellent decision. Making it 3 bases to 3 bases. 54 to 48 total harvesters in favor of the Liquid Bunny. How's this going to work? Medevacs with nothing in them. Going to, I think, back on out. Being more aggressive, though. His HeroMarine landing his tanks. Spreading out his Marines in a good defensive position. Might try to slowly siege his tanks forward, but no, just picks up the flying tanks. And picks off one of Bunny's tanks. Good stim forward there. Another good tank splash. Kills a couple Marines of Bunny's own. 117 to 127 total supply. Both players kind of on edge right now. Who's going to come out ahead? I do not know. I really don't know. And Marine versus Marine here. No tanks, though, for Bunny. That's a huge problem. Single tank. Setting up in siege position. Does get a splash off. Not killing any of the Marines, though. Reinforcing Marines do finish them off. Coming from the backside. Trying to get rid of these tanks on the back. But no, they get one. But that's it. I don't know if that is enough. Bunny under severe assault right now. Trying to make all of his Marines make this work. 116 to 92 total supply. HeroMarine looking in at total command right now. Again, that tank count is 12 to 3 right now. Oh, just kidding. 4 to 3. I was counting medevacs. Okay, not as overwhelming as I thought there. Missile turret going to try to take out some medevacs. Nope, ends up getting destroyed as well. Some tanks for HeroMarine are lost a little bit too casually, I'd have to say, but this command center is under siege for Bunny. Tanks are in production. Marines are in production. Does he have enough to break through this? The 3 tanks. I love the tank on the low ground. Factory forced to lift off and run for its life. And the orbital command also follows suit. Just getting out of there. Bunny, can he do it? The tanks are moving on out. They're going to try to attack this base now, it looks like. And indeed they do. The tanks trying to kill those Marines. Get a couple splashes off. Tank on the high ground does explode there as well. 130 to 109 total supply. Liquid Marine continuing to stream reinforcements across the map here. Planetary Fortress under severe assault. Getting repaired, though, and actually getting some more kills that it probably didn't deserve there. Marines from the high ground trying to kill everything. Tanks as well. Splash damage on top of all the tanks and the Marines. Can they get that final tank? Yes, only 1 tank left. Dropping units on top of everything here. Can't really tell what's happening. The medevac cover is too high, but tanks are dying for Liquid Bunny. Reinforcing units. The defender's advantage really helping Bunny right now. And HeroMarine is in full retreat. Wow. Maybe next time I'm going to zoom in and kind of look under and see what's going on, because could not tell what was happening at all. But in the end, Bunny pulled it off again, because reinforcing Marines and tanks take less time to get from his base to here than all the way from HeroMarine's base to here. So 51 to 47 harvesters. HeroMarine is in the lead. Resources lost tab shows 8,300 minerals, 1,500 gas loss for the Terran Blue, 9,000 minerals, 2,000 gas lost for the Terran Green. 11 SCVs and 7 SCVs respectively. Not too big a difference between those guys at all. Replacement factory on the way, and Bunny says, you know what? I'm going to be aggressive. We're going to make this happen. Moving on in, Marine versus Marine. Medevac turns the tide in that particular matchup, and the Red Marine for Liquid Bunny is victorious. Flying tank moving on in. Might get burned down if it's not careful. No, does get a splash off in. Marines do get a nice advantage there for Liquid Bunny, but the tanks on the back doing a lot of splash as well. A lot of these Marines are on fire for Bunny and forced to retreat. I always think that's funny when tank splash comes on Marines, like they catch on fire. That's gotta be super uncomfortable, right? I know the medevacs heal you overhead, but man, for a second there, that's gotta be super painful. I mean, I know they have their shields and their armor and stuff, but your armor is literally burning. Not good. Not good at all. Both players getting +1 vehicle weapons, +2 armor on the way for HeroMarine. Ooh, +2 attack is already here. +1/+1 only for Bunny. Might be a bit of a problem. Flying tanks moving on up, dropping on the high ground. Again, locking down this orbital command and burning it down, and nicely done. Good reaction time by HeroMarine, getting rid of that factory as well. There's just not enough here for Bunny, I don't think. Moving on in, going for the kill is HeroMarine. Tanks not caring who dies, and that's it. A GG from Bunny. HeroMarine is victorious. Bunny is defeated. And Liquid Bunny has left the game. Whew, pretty great back and forth TVT there. I felt like Bunny had the advantage in the early game. He was able to get some scouting on in, kill a few SCBs running on up and down both of these bases, but in the end, I think that the initial attack from HeroMarine that forced a liftoff on that orbital command, that killed a bunch of workers here, again, forced the mining to stop on this planetary fortress. Meanwhile, he's mining happily in all three of his bases, took the economic advantage, took the economic lead, was able to get in with the higher tank count, and they had better upgrades on his Marines too. Again, he had +2 attack to only +1 attack for Bunny, and that was it. So congratulations to HeroMarine, the victor of our TVT this week. And that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you for watching, and you take care of yourself.